The HeavyJob Manager and the HeavyJob Field System both exchange data by transferring files between one another. Some examples of that data could be transactions, job setups, job backups, or even images and documents. Today we're going to talk about some of the options you guys have in which you can exchange that data. The first option we're going to look at is email. HeavyJob can be configured to use your Microsoft Outlook, Outlook Express, or a specific email server to both send and retrieve data. This may be a good choice for you if your HeavyJob users already have Microsoft Outlook accounts configured or specific email server accounts configured, such as Gmail accounts. You can configure your email account information on your email preferences screen, and I'll show you where that is. We'll just need to go to Utilities, Preferences, and then Email Preferences. When sending data, HeavyJob will send the data as an attachment to that email from the configured account that you set up here. When retrieving data, we'll go back to the previous screen, click Email, and HeavyJob will search through the inbox of the email account and process any HeavyJob related files. You'll need to make sure to leave any HeavyJob files in your inbox marked as unread before retrieving, as HeavyJob will only check your inbox for the unread messages. Once the email is processed and retrieved into HeavyJob, it'll be left as marked unread in your inbox. The next option we're going to look at will be the Internet option. When using the Internet option, you'll have the choice between either FTP or HTTP. On the Internet Preferences screen, you'll select the method you want to use to handle your files over the Internet. I'll show you that now. We'll go back to Utilities, Preferences, but this time we'll go to Internet Preferences. Here you'll select whether you want to use FTP or HTTP. FTP, or File Transfer Protocol, moves HeavyJob files to and from an FTP server. To make use of FTP and the Internet Exchange option, you will need a valid Internet connection as well as an FTP server where your data will reside during the exchange process. So, what's HTTP, you ask? HTTP is a lot like FTP, but we put our name in it. HCSS Transfer Protocol. HTTP is a simpler alternative to FTP to where all you'll need is a valid internet connection. The exchange process will be nearly identical to FTP, except we'll handle all the behind the scenes work for you. So comparing this option to what we looked at in our first option, which was email, the main differences we see are that in the email option, data was stored and exchanged through your user's email account's inbox and outbox. Using FTP and HTTP, the data would be sent and retrieved from different FTP sites and servers. The final choice we have when exchanging data is the other option. The other option would be used if you're sending or retrieving files to and from a location on your local computer. Examples of this could be a USB flash drive, a shared network drive, or even a removable hard drive. To use this method, you'll just need to click Browse. Select the location to where you'll be exporting to or retrieving from, and now the location field should be populated with that information here. So now we'll just click the other button. If we're retrieving files, HeavyJob will look through that folder and bring in any HeavyJob related file types into our system. They'll be processed and imported. If we're sending files out, the corresponding data file types will be created in that location for others to retrieve from. The other option is mostly used when your field users might not always have a valid internet connection or access to an email account. So summing up, we have our email option where we'll use email accounts to manage and exchange information, internet where it'll all be handled through FTP and HTTP sites, and other in case the data may be somewhere else on your computer.